This is my recipe for gluten-free persimmon bread. This makes a great gift for the holidays. So you'll start out with some ripe persimmons, and then you want to give them a really good mash and turn it into a mush here. Then I'm going to add a little bit of date molasses. These breads make such a nice holiday gift. If you have small molds, you can use smaller molds to make more. After adding the date molasses, I add about 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar and a sprinkle of cinnamon, a pinch of salt, and 2 capfuls of vanilla extract. Give that a nice swirl just to mix everything together, and then we're gonna melt a 1/3 of a cup of butter. While that's melting, whisk 1 egg and put it in your mixture here, and then add in your melted butter. You're gonna wanna whisk while you pour your melted butter just to make sure that it doesn't cook anything in the ingredients. Once you have all of that mixed together, it should look nice and gooey like this. For the flour, I'm using 1/2 cup of Masa harina and 1.5 cup of Bob's Red Mill gluten-free baking flour. I really like to add a little bit of corn flour when I bake with persimmons because I think it just makes it taste extra delicious. This is 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and you just want to mix all the dry stuff together before mixing it in with the wet. So you'll stir it up here and this is the consistency you want to bake your bread. And butter your pans. Like I said before, if you want to use smaller pans, you can. This batch makes 2 loaves in these pans that I have. So in a preheated oven at 350, this bread will bake for 35 to 40 minutes. And you just want to get it in the pan and smooth it all around here, just like this. Pop it in the oven. Test it to make sure that the toothpick comes out clean. And then you can tap the bottom and flip it over. I do this right away to get it out of the pan so it's steaming hot, so be careful. And give it a flip. This is what it looks like when it's done. It's so tasty. I just can't recommend making this recipe anymore. Enjoy!